Welcome to the Talk It Out Show. I am your host, Joanne. I'd like to let you know that this show is for entertainment purposes only. If you want to look us up on Facebook or Twitter, look us up at Talk It Out Show. And if you want to email us, go ahead and email us at talkitoutshow@gmail.com. And if you want to physically send any of your questions to us, you can go ahead and send it to our P.O. Box, P.O. Box 901043, Portland, Oregon 97290. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and hit that bell notification so you can know when we are on. It is a Joanne and Lydia Takeover Show. All right. Happy Friday. It is a weekend. We're going to be burning up in where we live in Portland,
She's
Oregon.
going to be burning up because she goes outside the house. I stay
Yeah,
in
she
the
cool.
house.
She got the nice AC now.
Oh, we didn't
man.
look miserable.
Yeah, she didn't have a little bit. See, now they're living in the lap of luxury now. But they felt how us little people felt out there in the world. They got to get air conditioning and fans and stuff. They got central air coming through.
Somehow I
It's
still
feeling
use my
good.
fan. I tell you, I ain't gonna argue. We don't want to turn it all the way up. Be an ice cube in
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
We're
man.
going to leave ice cube and iced tea to themselves, you know.
Right. We ain't trying to be, But anyway, you guys, we want to, you know how we are. We always want to make sure that you are patronizing those businesses out there. And today is one that we just hold near and dear to our heart. It is Smackin' LLC, put on by our lovely sis Allie. She is on Facebook under McKenya Alize, y'all. So you can catch her if you'd like to. It says Smackin' SMACKIN LLC if you want to purchase any of her Smackin' packs. So what it is they got the Smackin' pack, they got the sandwich, they got the chip and a drink. And it's $10 usually. That's what I think it used to be when they had the wraps. I don't know if these ones, but she specializes in these ones that are pickles. And she also does cucumbers, where they get them out and make these sandwiches.
I need the cucumbers. I do not like pickles.
You don't like pickles?
I
I love me some pickles.
damn.
Man, me and my babies love me some pickles.
We know.
And
So
so
do my
she did this week, specialized in some specialty ones with tuna fish ones in the pickle. All different flavors of tuna fish in that children's smacking pot. And today, she got the smacking salads, y'all, and they loaded up.
I need some smacking
And those are
salad.
$15. So,
Okay.
and she said, if you guys tell her that you heard about it on the Talk It Out show,
Talk it out,
you
show.
get $3 off, y'all.
$3 off, y'all.
You can't beat that.
I
now.
love it when they give a discount.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I love
talking
when they give us
about.
a discount. Throw your hands in the air as we look at
Hey. All right, y'all. Y'all know it is my day. And you know, I never have no thought no more. I let you know how airhead I am. But because I am doing my Just Random, and I always get excited about it because I get to showcase my niece, a lovely niece, lip gloss. Aviana's lip gloss, Glamourlicious. Y'all be- Pretty soon you guys will be able to purchase them yourself. And I always just randomly pick out a color. You guys have a big old bag of all her lovely colors. I buy them all the time. And they so beautiful. And sometimes they have these awesome smells. And they just smell so good.
Yeah.
Woo! So I randomly pick out one. I kind of know what I'm feeling because I want to pick out because I got this little new wig. I'm trying to feel it out. Everybody else seems to like it. I'm just trying to feel it out. But you know, I wanted something short anyway because it'd be hot, and I don't want to be. I was noticing the other one, I was just burning up. I was like trying to do stuff, and I was just like sweating all the time. You got to wear the mask and everything. I'm like, I got to do something short and sweet, keep it pushing, but a little stylish as well.
Yeah.
So, all right, this is the one I want to pick because look at the bond in my hair. And the gold just make me feel like it's going to do a little enhancing. I don't know. Because sometimes
You look like it might wash you out.
I know. I'll be like wondering because of my skin.
Gold. Because your skin is kind of like a gold color. Hair gold.
I got this negativity next thing.
That's right.
This got some smell in it too. It does.
It smell like.
It is nice. It's not like strong, but it does. I thought it didn't. It's nice. And then sometimes, I like to mix them up. I'll put
She
this
never
on.
puts enough lip gloss on, you guys.
Mhm.
It irritates her.
Hey, look, I ain't trying to drown in the fact.
But you're supposed to have enough so it can show.
I'm gonna put another one on so this lady will leave me alone. Alright, let's see what happens. I ain't got no mirror in front of me, so let's see what happens. Look at the mixture.
Just like a little
Look at the gold shining.
A little highlight.
Some, I just want my lips to be moisturized. You know what I'm saying right now too? Because you know when we be doing these shows, it be getting a little long, and my lips getting a little dry, and you know she be sitting there popping already, and I be like, I gotta wait till I the show so I can put the stuff on and be trying to pop a little bit. And you know me, I'm just kind of you know sweet and simple here.
Wait, hold on.
See, this is like we see how our daughter got Glamourlicious from, which is her mama. So, anyway, so yeah, I can't. Maybe one day I could grow up to be like Lydia, but you know, as for now, we just Joanne, just playing old Joanne with the little, But that's the one thing I will say, and that's what I tell y'all. Once these are able, we're gonna have the link to tell you where to get them, because I'm telling you this right now. Because I say how plain I am, I don't wear a lot of makeup, I don't wear a lot of stuff. But this is the one thing in my life that I have really stand by, and I really love, and my mom and my sister love them too. They always order them and stuff too as well. So my whole thing is y'all, I'm telling you, when this is ready to go, I'm going to be on y'all to purchase them, because they're going to be ready to purchase really soon. So yes. So yes, make sure you guys get them smacking packs. And Glamourlicious, look out, pay attention, look out for Glamourlicious. And we're going to let Lydia tell you about our online business, okay?
Okay, so with our online business, we have Toliver. So Toliver is a handmade soap business, and it has a luscious soap, wonderful different fragrances, things that it does, and just found out that they even do lotion bars. So Joanne can tell you about the lotion bars, because I've never used a lotion bar.
Yes. So lotion bars are just like, basically because of the heat of our body. Once you put the lotion bar on you, the heat, it will make it melt, and so it'll just melt on you. So that's kind of cool, because you can kind of like pick how much you want or whatever to use, because you just melt it down.
So it'll take all the ash away. And we need to take the ash away. I'm Ashy Queen Lydia, so I'm excited about taking away the ash, so then I can get it.
To start, to try the product and see how that works.
Yeah, so, and it's reasonable prices, and you get your soaps, and they have different kinds of soaps. They have their popular, they have the future products, they have their new products, special offers. They have all different kinds, they even pretty designs on them, and it's soap, and I can't wait to try it so we can tell you how it is.
Yeah.
And so you guys understand that we're doing this to promote Black-owned businesses, and we are not getting anything from it. If you want to be nice, donate us some stuff. Yes. Be nice, whatever you know.
Yeah, and we tell you what the P.O. box is, y'all. I want to open up one day and get a whole bunch of lovely gifts. That'd be nice.
So anyway, we just wanted to let you know we're just actually doing this to promote, so we can start having our money bounce into our own community.
Yes.
Okay, so now since we did that soap, we're going to go with our question of the day.
All right.
Okay, so here it goes. And bear with me. I can't see again.
Oh.
Or maybe my glasses might work. Hold on.
It might work.
Yeah, my glasses sometimes work and sometimes they don't. It's a hit and miss.
We don't
sometimes
know.
I can see better without them than I can with them. Hold on.
Let's see.
Well,
Wah, wah.
Okay. You got to see the real one.
The price is right.
So bear with me as I look at these little tiny words. Okay. I am 25 and so is she. So it's a guy.
Okay.
This is my first relationship. This is her 5th or 6th long-term relationship. She has been cheated on in the past by several of her boyfriends, so I can understand the mentally, but I have told her many times that I am not that kind of person. I don't hide anything from her, and I haven't given her carte blanche access to my phone, which she has reciprocated.
Is it reciprocated?
Thank you, because I was having a hard time with that word. Say it again.
Reciprocated.
There you go. As I have nothing to hide, she is pushing very hard to move in, and based on my talks with her, it's because she has a plan for her life and wants to be on track, owning a house by 28, kids by 35 if she wants them. I guess she might not know if she wants kids. Okay. I don't know. It's because my first relationship that I am confused, but being constantly harassed for the truth that is always the same and is exhausting. I can understand that. If I seem annoyed by it, then she thinks it means I'm hiding something.
Guilty.
She also has been extremely jealous of my one female friend who I have reciprocated.
Oh, unreciprocated.
You're supposed to be right there on it.
All right,
I reciprocated the feelings for about 3 years ago and has confronted her when drunk, telling her she feels threatened. This was at a panic with all of my friends from college. How can someone want to move in with their significant other if they don't trust them? That is true. I do love her, and she has made me a better person since I've known her, but I am having mixed feelings about our relationship every time she questions my fidelity. So, with all that I read, and that was pretty long, and I was
I can tell she was glad when she was done reading the question.
I was.
I was ready to go, I was ready for the bag.
Because basically the question, so let me break it down.
Yeah.
I wish I would have got the question before so I could just break it down.
Yeah.
Basically what he's saying is he is tired to have to explain himself because of her bad relationship that she had before. And that he is not her past relationship. And now she wants to go on this track of move in, buy a house, and having kids at a certain time when that might not be what he wants.
I mean, life doesn't.
You gotta go with the flow.
Yeah, life.
You
there are some people who really are like hardcore trying to plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, we planned this pregnancy. We planned this child. It's like, well,
you can't do that.
Come on, man.
It's really tiring.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I will say, to me, summing it up is she's always questioning his faithfulness because of her past boyfriend's unfaithfulness.
Yeah.
And we always talk about that, how you can't, when you get into a new relationship, you just cannot do that to the other person. You cannot, you gotta have give them a clean slate. Don't sit there and be like, because a lot of times it is hard.
Heal.
Yeah, but and you'll sit there and you'll be like, you'll see them and you'll be like, oh, they do that, like such and such. You know what I mean? Like you can see, and then it triggers things. Like she's saying, if you haven't taken that time to heal, it's gonna trigger you, and you're gonna be, And hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this right now, y'all. I have been through some stuff from somebody that I didn't know they hadn't healed from a lot of stuff. I don't even think they knew they had the issues that they had. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't.
You know what I'm saying?
When you jump in from one relationship to another, and you don't know that you have
it's explained a lot. I am so grateful for my life right now and the communication, as you're saying, and talking, and then it's getting like, and sometimes I was sitting there going, wait a minute, why is this person so hard on me? And then I would hear the stories of other stuff people did, and I'm like, they did this person dirty. I don't know what they all giving me a hard time for. I'm like, they just really own me. And I'm like, I didn't do the crap these people did. But they didn't realize it. And then when they realized it, then I'm like, I done suffered for years and years off of somebody else because they never ever dealt with their stuff. Because they never dealt with the other things that other people did.
And you know don't be suffering for years and years on somebody else's drama. You can't, if you don't want to deal with it, don't be dealing with it. Let it go. I'm so tired of people being in relationships, holding on to it because of this and that and that and this. And my thing is you're suffering. And then at the end of the day, it's like, I'm staying with this person because I invested so many years. Well, nobody told you to invest that many years. So that was on you. It ain't the person that you stayed with fault. It ain't nobody's fault but your own that you stayed and invested all them years years with, when you had plenty of signs to knock you up, and they go, but they have the potential. Yeah, they got the potential, but they ain't using it with
If they
you.
don't do it, yeah, if they don't.
If they ain't using the potential with you, then why are we talking about that potential? Yeah, you could be like, bye-bye. You got potential to be a good man. Go ahead, do your thing. You have a good potential to be a good woman. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm going to be over here looking for somebody that's ready for a relationship right now. Right now, right here. You don't have to tolerate that. And then you get mad when you spend all those years with that person, and then they break up with you and get married to somebody else in 6 months to a year, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
What was wrong with me? Because you accepted some bullcrap, this other person didn't. So it made that person challenge and grow up to be the person they need to be. That's what that is. So even with this person, she's probably good and she has matured you in that level. Yeah. But my thing is, you are not bound to this relationship. Yeah. You're not married. You haven't said I do. You ain't became one with this person. You are doing you. So you don't have to stay in this relationship with this person at all. Right. You can be free. Yeah. Like, you can be free. And stuff like that. And you want to hold on to, well, she made me a better person. When that was her job, is to make you a better person to where you at now. Now it's another woman's job to come in there and finish the rest. And it's really your job to grow up and say, ha-ha.
Well, I got two things to say because it triggered two things to let me know when you're listening to what you were saying is how that saying is. Some people are in your life for a reason, season, or a lifetime. So, you know, we got to figure out what this person is. And for me, a lot of times, because she could be reason or season. She might not be lifetime. But the thing about it is, to me, when you said, oh, she helped me, you know, be this better person. Okay, but that's all a part of life. And to me, I feel that all the experiences that we go through in life, period, they are all just learning experiences. So you may become a better person, but you became a better person because of the things you had to go through with her. But that don't mean necessarily you're supposed to be her.
Yeah, because people take that season thing, and I don't think they actually apply it the right way. Yeah. Like, I think they apply it, but they're not applying it the right way. They apply it to stay long term with the person, but they don't apply it to stay short term or for that season.
And be a better relationship with somebody else.
No, they only apply it for a certain amount of time. Exactly. And my thing is, you don't have to.
I'm guilty of it. I'm true.
You don't have to be limited to that. I might think, and enjoy. Let me put it this way: everybody that's in your life, I don't care who they are. Everybody that's in your life is there for a purpose to help you grow, to become a better person. Yeah. You go through challenges, you go through ups and downs, you do. But what you do not have to do is suffer through a relationship. What I'm tired of people doing is they stay in these relationships, and it's a long-lasting relationship, or they get married, and then they have to get a divorce because they are in a relationship that was not meant for them to be long-term. Right. It was meant for them for that season. For that adjustment to learn. But even though you feel it and you know that you don't even want to be with the person no more, you don't want to end the relationship. Right. And that's the thing where that's not you. You only worried about you. People do it, but they have kids. I'm like, so you're not thinking about your child at all? Like, your child has nothing to do with this. You just it's about you. You. And then that's selfishness. So when I tell people, don't be rushing into a marriage if you're not ready. Don't rush into having the kids, because my thing is, if you can't sacrifice for your kids, then don't have kids. Right. Because my thing is, it irritates me that women or men are in abusive, verbally, mentally, physically relationship, are being cheated on and all this other stuff, and their kid is seeing this, and they're not going to change their way. But then if that child grows up and get the same type of relationship you are, and then that child want to disrespect you and say, why are you going to tell me what to do when you stayed with so-and-so? Right. You stayed with my daddy. Yeah. You stayed with Joe. You stayed with Sheila. You stayed with, whoever. How you going to tell me what I shouldn't be doing and getting all mad and telling me I need to let go and I'm being stupid when I learned this mess from you?
Yeah, that is true.
That's the thing you have to, get in your head. Even, when I had my depression, that was the thing that actually hit my head, is when I was looking at my kids. And even though they probably weren't depressed, they were doing the same thing I was doing. And I was like, snap back. I got to get out of this zone. So even though I had to fake it until I made it, literally fake until I made it, that's what I did. And I was like, I got to put on makeup every day. I got to do this. I got to feel pretty. I got to look pretty. I got to change the inside of me. I got to look in the mirror. Everything that I've been doing and I used to do and I stopped doing, I had to start doing it again. Because I didn't want my kids to walk in that same light that I was. I'd rather my kids have high, too high of self-esteem than have it low. Yeah. Because you can break down the self-esteem to go down. But it's hard to build self-esteem up. Because nobody wants to follow the guidelines to do that. And like I said, you sitting up here in this relationship, you got to ask yourself, and tell her, you know what? I don't know how much longer we can be in this relationship because literally you're blaming me for what somebody else did to you. I can't even make a mistake because when I make a mistake, it's always compared to your ex. So I can't have a natural mistake without it being that way. And since you are my first relationship and you've had 5 long relationships, and then you are my first, I don't want to be in that.
Well, she never gave him a clean slate.
Yeah. So I never want to be in that situation. I love you and I care about you, but I had to love me more.
Yeah.
And it's okay for you to love yourself more. It's okay. Did you hear me? It's okay for you to love yourself more.
Is it okay?
It's okay.
Is it okay?
It is.
Thank you. That's the word for the day.
It is.
Statement for the day.
Yeah.
Affirmation for the day.
There you go.
There we go.
So our next business is, go ahead, Joe.
Our next business is Tashima Lacey. On Facebook, she has made these beautiful masks. And she packaged them so nicely. Got a little thank you sticker on it. Said for supporting our small business. It's lovely. So she has been, I don't even know if she was trying to do this, but for some reason she started making these masks and it's been taking off. And so Lydia's got one. It's my sister's sister-in-law. And she created these things and my sister bought these for us so we can have some. And I think these are awesome. These are for my son. This is mine.
And you made her for buying me awesome masks.
Yes. And so her name is Tashima Lacey. She's on Facebook. And once you go there and see it, then it'll show you, it'll have the prompt where you can order from her and stuff as well. And then you can also see some nice examples of these. She's got some blinged out ones. Yeah, she's got some blinged out ones. I really like my son, so.
I do. I was looking at that. I like yours too. I'm going to try to steal them all.
Yeah, these are really
I'm
nice.
bringing it because I want you to actually see them. And mine is not here.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry I had to open yours, Joanne.
No, it's okay.
Look how that is.
Yeah.
I like it. Fix the face. It seems like it's going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put mine because it's not mine. But it's really nice. If she wants to, she can actually put it on.
Yeah.
It looks like it's comfortable. Does it feel better than
they have the adjusters.
Oh, I like that.
They have the adjusters too.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the cool thing about it. What I love.
Feel?
It feels really good, and what I like about it is my kids. Yes. And my kids, we have an issue because sometimes we're going and we've been having to get the regular disposable ones or whatever, and I have some that are for their shapes, their size faces, but then some are getting bigger than others. So like some have to wear adult ones, some don't. But it's like then they get to the ear part, and I got one that's real petite, and it's just falling all off. So these are the awesome things about these when they can adjust like that for you. And if it gets too tight, too loose, you adjust it according to what your
and
ear.
They're cheaper than these are $5.
Yeah, everywhere I've been it's been $10, and so these are awesome.
And they look really. She got the little adjustable. They're soft. They're not hard. And like I said, it covers really good.
Really awesome.
And of course, it's Black Lives Matter, and it supports. And she does bling out ones, right?
Yeah, she does all kind of custom made ones too. So
this is awesome. So please go out there and support her.
Yeah, so she's on Facebook, Tashima Lacey. Hit her up if you want some affordable.
Yeah,
masks, because I'm telling you that it's been hard for me finding those, and we need these because I'm telling you we're out and about so much, we have to have them on so much that sometimes it's like trying to get the disposable ones, you're spending all that money that you got to throw them right away, and these you guys can wash, and I just encourage people to get these. It's much, much better.
Okay.
All right, so what else we doing here?
So what we're going to do is talk about our topic today.
The trending topic.
You think I can sing as much as I always open up with a song. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. She got the voice. I don't, but I'm the one singing and she ain't.
Hey, I just be her backup, you know. I'm help backing it up, backing it up, backing it up, backing it up.
Okay, so now we had a backup
Yes.
time. Okay, so we are talking about Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. The oldies but goodies is coming back to get that boxing on.
This is just fun to me. I love it. I don't know why it excites me. And I do, like, when we were just researching it and everything like that, it was just awesome because Mike Tyson had some awesome points to make. And I was like, he's making so much sense because you know how, like, whenever somebody's famous or whatever, and then they die, and then it's like all of a sudden everybody's buying their stuff. And they become extra famous, right? Mm-hmm. Well, it's almost the same thing in the sense as they're older now. We remember the amazing things they did when they were younger. Oh, you knocked this person out. We remember that when you bent his ear off, you did this. But it's like, now. I'm silly. Anyway.
You went on to the right here. You didn't have to go to the
right. That's what hey, look, we know that's what Mike Tyson is known for.
That is hilarious.
I hope he can control himself a little bit this time. Hope he makes sure he eat before he goes.
And he was hungry. He said he wanted some pig ears.
I was hungry.
Forget the pig ears. Okay, here it is. Baby. We don't need no elephant.
First signs of cannibalism. He showed. First signs of cannibalism.
Oh, that is funny.
But anyway, so he was basically talking about how a lot of times, people do want to see the oldies come back. You know what I mean? Just like when even in music, you'd be like, oh, they came out with songs. It'd be like from back in the day, but then they come out again. You're like, oh, okay. You'd be really wanting, and like because they already have that fan base.
Yes.
Then you got the people already. You already got the fans waiting.
But is it too dangerous? That's the thing.
Well, and I will say,
boxing's dangerous.
It is, and I will say this because when I thought about it, I had to sit back and think about it, and I was like, you know what? It would be different if it was like golf or if it was like, and basketball and football is rough too. So if it was a sport that wasn't as dangerous, because so many people endure, even in football, endure so many head injuries, if you.
And that's the thing that worries me. When my son was playing football, that was one of the things where like, nope, you ain't doing football.
Right. Because she just, as moms, we'd be like, no, you don't want to hurt your baby.
Yeah, the men be like, go ahead, man.
Yeah. No.
But I was thinking about that because it's like, it could be so dangerous.
Yeah.
But one thing Mike Tyson did say when he was in his interview, he was saying that, yes, he's older and stuff, but they have an unwritten contract that even with the workout and fighting that you might die. So no matter if you young boxing to old boxing, you might die in the ring.
Yeah, that's inevitable. I think about it. Even though we know even when we watch wrestling and stuff, and we know a lot of that stuff is fake, but there's sometimes things can happen even in there. Something can happen when you're in these, even with football. Like, you can get a boom hit in the head so hard, you're done. You know what I mean? So there are certain sports that are like that. So, and to me, I've always thought that was an unwritten rule in that. You're fighting. You're fighting.
Family and friends know that. Yeah. So when they up there supporting.
But I think that because they're older, a lot of times they're more skillful.
I'm going to just tell you right now, and this is going to sound retarded. Or not retarded, sorry for using that language.
Silly?
This is going to sound really silly.
What?
Do you think when they're boxing like that, that's why they talk the way they talk?
Oh, they be sounding
like they don't have any manly voices. Like when I was listening to my you see this big old and then when I'm saying that, and then so like, okay, so now I'm listening to Roy, and then Roy like, do we all have to sound like that? That's how we got hit in the head. Your voice got that.
What was that? They did that. The women was looking at that man, and he was looking like that. And when he said,
"They're talking like that,"
and they was like, "What?" They just started laughing because his body was all bomb, and then he was like,
I think it was like Grownish. Not Grownish. What was it?
Girl trip? Or
no, it was with the guys. They would meet up and the girls was with them. They were friends. Grown-ups.
Oh, yeah.
Grown-ups and the ladies were sitting there.
Because I always talk about how I love that movie, too, so I don't even know why.
Yeah, Grown-ups. I know it's always grown.
So funny. But she's right.
They do. Like, they was talking. He's like, you see him, he's all built. walking and then, talking to. And then what am I trying to say? What is this? Okay.
Yeah.
That is Mike Tyson.
Yeah. I mean, we used to hear
what Roy got to say.
Yeah.
Thinking Roy gonna be real. And I'm like, oh, you both sound the same. Oh, okay. Just your accent is a little bit different. That's about it. I'm like, oh, this is hilarious.
It would have been good for my comedy show. That is hilarious.
Because anyway,
it's true.
I believe I can do it.
Yeah.
My body is really good. And I'm like, yeah, your body is good. And I'm in shape and I get my mind clear. Like, oh, that is so good. And then Roy over here. And then Roy's like, and Mike Tyson is great and he's a beast. But he can't last long in the ring. So he got to kill you real quick. And I'm just going to have a stamina and stay away from him so I can make it to the ring. And then that's how I'm going to win. Yeah, bro. And I'm like, okay. You can really put two little kids that are boys getting ready to fight, and they have these conversations, two with their saying, mimicking them, and you would think it was the kids.
Yeah. Man,
Ooh, that was funny.
That gave me my life for the day. I'm done. But she is right. You be wondering what is going on, and it ain't, and we can't say that came with age because they sound like that all their life.
All their life.
But I was saying, she was out, but it's like, that's what he's called. It's the Legends, right? The Legends. Is that how he's doing it? So. Yeah, he wants to kind of start this thing going on.
I California, September 12th.
Yeah. Oh, okay. September 12th. And they have to wear headgear. They got to wear
headgear in California. Yeah. And he said it's a rule in California, not because they old.
Geriatric, I call it.
Yeah.
Geriatric fighting is what I say.
It's going to be the best geriatric fight ever. And it's going to be on pay-per-view. And we're going to watch it.
I mean, it is. I mean, he had a good point. I mean, you could. I mean, I know everybody going to be watching that.
Oh, yeah.
And he's in great shape. He's in great shape.
And then we want to know if he's going to fight the other ear.
No, man.
You don't know.
Well, he hasn't even bit this person's ear off yet, so he has to start with one. He has to start with one.
And you know what's so funny? Is
he probably be scared. He probably already got the headgear off. You got to have headgear when you fight.
That is true. So protect his ear. Awesome. And then the guy, to me, the guy was like a jerk who was interviewing, and that might be. Oh, maybe. Yeah, he is that way. He's that way. But he was irritating me when I was watching it. I was just like, I can't do it. But then he is that way. I didn't know. Yeah. I mean, I'm learning and all, but it's not going to be a sparring because the guy that was interviewing was like, it's going to be a sparring, it's going to be a real fight. And he was like, it's going to be a fight. Mm-hmm. And we do have to wear headgear because it is a California law. Mm-hmm. And we believe we could do good. And what I liked about what Mike Tyson was saying is, there's a lot of people that came back and fought, and there's even people
after years
where they were really good and they were winning a lot of championships, and when they end up like fighting Mike Tyson or something, they weren't preparing themselves for the real fight, and it lasted 4 rounds in the ring. Because you got to understand, they have been fighting for a while. Right. Like Roy, he's had 66 fights and lost only 9, and Mike Tyson was in like 55 fights and only lost 6. So they were really great fighters back in their day. And so I think it's really good to have both great fighters. One's 55, another one's 51.
But like they're saying with Roy, he's done it closer, like more recent.
But he hasn't been keeping as in shape.
Exactly. That's what he's saying.
But Mike Tyson has been in shape.
He's in shape, but he hasn't been fighting. But he is the time.
And just because his time is, it doesn't matter how long you ain't been working out or fighting. You can still lose. And like Roy said, Mike Tyson is a killer. Yeah. So he got to kill you real quick. Yeah. Like one of the animals, he going to pounce on you and kill you real quick. Where if you wait him out, that's where Roy can win. Because Roy has longer endurance.
That 8 rounds, going that 8.
But my thing is, Roy, if you're not working out to get yourself in shape, you might not lost that 8 rounds. That was what you did in 2018. That's not what you did now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's going to be great. It's going to be just seeing the differences and stuff. It's going to be good to watch. I'm excited about that. And a lot of times me and Lydia don't really know what's going on, but we do know that at least we know Mike Tyson, who Mike Tyson is at least. We know a little bit. So it is exciting. Just like kind of like if I used to be obsessed like when I was little. with wrestling. So I know that if like
And no,
not now, but they
are coming back.
Yeah, the people I was talking
Hulk
about.
Hogan came back on wrestling.
I said, what is up with these people?
You look like you need a.
I think if they are still alive, they still trying to get. They say, as long as I'm still alive, I'm gonna come back up over here. I got some fans still out here alive. And I feel like that. I feel like that myself now.
I know. I didn't say she was old. It's all right.
No. It's not good there.
She old.
No, I'm not.
She
old.
is old.
No, I feel.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I feel.
Lydia gonna tell you right now. She old. My friends got more health problems than the great grandma.
And she older than us.
And I'm the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
And
you know what? And I'm great. And see how she talk about us. She better be grateful
that I don't.
Because my stuff started when I was young. So my deck of cards was not. My deck was not the best deck that was handed to me in the health department. But you know what? I will say. I'm trying to bust him. I'm gonna bring my walk over and knock you upside the head. I love you. But I will say I have accomplished a lot. Oh, and you can't even talk because you know my physical strength, regardless of how toe down I am, I pretty darn strong. I don't know about now, but
no, you are. No, you strong now. Would you cripple? But no, you are.
I can't.
She crippled now. I don't think I'm going. I think I'm strong right now too.
You know.
I got a little wheelchair.
Yeah.
No, you strong. You strong. You broke down, but you strong. You strong, but you broke down too. I ain't gonna lie, I'm broke down too. I just don't have as many issues. I ain't gonna sit here just put the blame.
She just be sitting there looking like this.
I did.
You can't tell. She
I be like this.
And you just can't tell she heard it.
And that's what you get. You ain't getting.
And you be like, "What's going on?" My back hurt. Oh, okay. I didn't know. You just sitting there. You looking normal. I can't tell what's going on.
You got to look cute. You got to look fabulous.
Man,
whatever you do. Just
but like I tell you, you know that I always say, thank God we don't look like what we going through.
Yes.
And
Mike Tyson and Roy ain't going through nothing. They is doing the thing. Okay. I'm proud of them. Like I said, regardless how old they are and crusty old they are and they got their great-grandchildren and all that, I don't care. They are doing it. And they're working out. You can see, like Mike Tyson, you can see building his strength, his stamina, his stuff. So while Roy is playing the thing, talking about that Mike might not be able to endure, he might. Because and Mike Tyson probably had time to look at himself and say, I'm not a good endurer. And might have actually worked on his endurance. So this is the time for Roy to actually be working hard to get his killer strength in there. You know, show something. Don't do the same thing you did back in the day. Show us that when you get older and wiser, you come up with better moves.
Right. Because
Mike
Tyson will come at you with that whoopity wop.
Whoopity wop. You know, you waiting for endurance to go down. Mike is getting down right now. And you never know. He said 8 rounds. Isn't it like normally 12 rounds?
No, it's 8 rounds. It's 8 rounds, but what he's saying is...
No, I'm saying in normal boxing when you're not geriatric.
I don't know.
Isn't it 12 rounds?
I thought it was 8. Well, you might be right. It might be 12.
I think it's 12 rounds. I think you can go 12 rounds.
You know, see, that's something I don't know. I don't know for that.
Hey, we don't know.
I ain't paid attention to sports in a while, but I will say that, because that's what Roy Jones was kind of saying. Basically, he was like, can he endure a full 8? And I think maybe that's how they're going to do this, the Legends League. I think that's what they're
talking about. Ice Cube got the old folks playing basketball, the old timers playing basketball. People are watching it, and that's on point. So I was watching the boxing. So why can't the boxing?
I was watching it and I didn't even know. I was like, is he still? Right, so
but my thing is, at the end of the day, you know what? That's their career. That's what they
love to do. It's in their heart.
And that's their heart desire. You know what I mean? So why not make money doing your heart desire? And like Mike Tyson said, he's like, you know what? The fans want to know what we're doing and want to check us out. So why not show the fans what we're doing and they can check us out?
That's right.
You know what I mean? And that is a good question. That is a good quality skill. I don't think they take it in heed of that conversation. So I think that's awesome. Great job. Woo woo! Mike Tyson and Roy! September 12th.
It's
so
Jones
you got
Jr., right?
Roy Jones Jr. And you can tell Roy Jones Jr. wasn't in the spotlight.
I know he is. He's cocky as hell.
Well,
he's funny. Like, he's funny. He's a cocky.
Well, this time he was like a little cocky, but he knew who he was playing. He knew who he was going.
Oh, he know what he gets. Who he going against?
Know.
He better get it together.
And he said people are all voting, they like don't believe he gonna make it, but he gonna show them he gonna win.
Hey, well, we gonna be watching, okay? Yeah. And when we watch, we gonna let you know. We gonna be coming back at you to tell you about it and talk about it too. All right. Y'all got anything to say or anything? Make sure you comment down below and let us know. But she's going to hit you up with another black business online where you can patronize.
Layla's Gift Shop.
Mm-hmm.
She has a black-owned gift shop that is a reasonable price. Doing things her way. She got all kinds of stuff. You got jewelry. You got bracelets that are $2.50. You get like a stack of them. I think they're called stacking bracelets.
Oh, okay.
And there's a $4, and then you got necklaces that could be $4 with the earrings and the necklace, $3.50. So her gift shop is reasonable price. And she got Avon gift baskets, and she got regular gift baskets and Avon stuff. So she put all her little stuff in there, and she is really making money doing this gift shop. And like I said, you might not want to go nowhere because of, we got the coronavirus going around and stuff. But you can also go on this site and get you some stuff at a reasonable price. Like for me, I ain't got no money, but I can at least buy me a bracelet to in my pocket. And the shipping and handling is so. That's what I went all the way to. Because for the 3 items I got, the shipping and handling was $6.99.
So that's where they get you at because the prices are reasonable, but then you're basically going to pay the same amount you're paying for that. Yeah,
and I understand the shipping because I shipped some cookies and it was expensive. So I'm not going to hate on the shipping and handling. That's where
the business is at, the shipping. We need a black shipping place.
Yes!
There we go.
Woo! Woo! I like it.
I
like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like. Okay, so go to Layla's gift shop, and that should be on the description box below for you. Check it out because we need to. Okay. So right now we're going to do our topic, and our topic is why should we support black-owned businesses? Why, Joanne, should we support black-owned businesses? If I start, we won't get no time.
We won't ever get. It's okay. If you don't want me to sing.
No, just go ahead.
Well, I personally feel that we need to have our money bounce. And it needs to bounce within our community. And, but also, I feel that other ethnicities need to support black businesses because we've always supported all the other ethnicities all this time. And we need to keep pouring into ours because the thing about it is if we don't, they will not keep going. It cannot exist without our dollars. So we need to be there. And also something that I don't want to take away from what Lydia tells everyone, but it's true. A lot of times these other ethnicities such as Asians and things like that, can monopolize an industry. And when they monopolize an industry, it makes it to where they're able to get the same product for a much cheaper price.
Yes.
But then it makes it very hard for like say a black business owner or a small black business owner to buy those items at that such a cheaper price as well because they monopolize it. They monopolize that industry. So the thing about it is a lot of times we'll sit there and don't want to pay that price, but it's because we have to support them. Like she's saying, support them enough to where they can get big enough to where they can buy wholesale, to where they can do, because a lot of times you got to buy more and bigger and in bulk, be able to get that low price. And if you don't really have a lot of space to hold it, or I'd be different if that's the only thing I sold you, and I could just sit and have a little place to stack up and sell that one thing. But ain't nobody gonna just want to buy one thing from me. You know what I mean? They will have a variety. So that's the thing about it is, and people don't have a lot of money to basically be able to buy all those supplies or space to store it all. So
and that is true.
So that's what we want to make sure that you go ahead and make sure that you continue to patronize all the time. And as well, tell other people. If you're like me, like I said, sometimes I may not have the funds, but if I tell somebody else who got the funds and and it's something that they need. I've been telling people about a lot of the things that we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Like such as the black banks and things like that.
Gotta go to those
other
stores.
people are like, hey, well, I don't know about that, and they want to hear it because they want to. So the thing about it is, and these are people who have the money to be able to put into those places. So my whole thing is, as long as I relay that message and somebody else is able to, it just keeps going on, and we're able to support. It's amazing, and this is something that we have to do. We have to keep it going. We have to have something for ourselves. Everybody else has something. We need to have something for ourselves as well.
And it's okay for us to have something for ourselves. And we got to stop thinking that it's not okay for us to have things for ourselves. It is okay, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And my thing about it is we got to support one another. Even if, like, right now, me and Joanne go at it and we're not friends, we still work on here together.
Yeah.
And I'm still buy her products, and she's still gonna buy my stuff, regardless if we like each other or not. That is what we're gonna do, and that's how every culture is doing it, except for our culture.
Exactly.
And we have to start changing our mentality when it comes to our culture. We feel like we weak if we support somebody that don't like us or mistreated us or anything. We're doing the bigger thing of supporting our Black community, so we can have more say in things that's going on. Because really, the dollars is what makes people listen to you. If you ain't got the dollars, nobody listens to you. So my thing is, we could do that. So when we do, like, we did a blackout July 7th, right?
Yes.
It should have been blackout July 7th. Really, we should have been doing it from the 4th to the 7th. So we just block out that whole 3 days, and we go to our grocery store, but we ain't got one.
Nope.
We now got a mini mart in Portland. I don't know about other states. You might have grocery stores. You might have the benefit to do it. We don't over here. So we need to help and support. And yes, the food prices might be a little bit more, but think about it in the long run. Pretty soon, if we all supporting in here, the companies are going to be like, well, we can make money if we give them a discount. So
and then also, too, you got to think about it. Just like what she's saying, think about it. We were talking about the Pay Me Baby Mini Mart that we were talking about earlier, that they have the Mini Mart, but they also pour back into the community. So they do things like where they give food boxes and stuff like that. So the thing about it is, if we pour into them, then that's more money for them to pour back into us. And the people who need, that are really in need, are able to be helped.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because the thing about it is, we all have a heart for people. You know what I mean? We all want everybody to succeed. It's like, yeah, we have businesses, but we also too want to make sure our people are taken care of as well. And right now, everybody needs to look out for everybody because of what we're dealing with this pandemic going on. We got to make sure that people are fed. We got to make sure that they have what they need. Check on the elderly. All that stuff. We can't just be sitting here thinking about ourselves and stuff like that. If we have an avenue or something that we can do to help somebody, that's what we need to do.
Exactly. And so we want to make sure we stay in that comfort of our businesses and our mindset, because we got to think that. And even though we're talking about Black-owned business and we support Black-owned, we do want other nationalities and other races to support too as well. We're not discriminating on that. We need your money just as well. It's just like you guys need our money at your guys' business. We need your money over here, and we support that. But right now, for some reason, this is our time to actually be able to build our community and stuff like that. And we do appreciate everybody's help who's doing it. But we do need our Black people to rise. Just like we are asking other people to rise to help us, we need our Black people to join in and rise and help.
Exactly.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
So that's how I look at that. And as we get ready to go and getting ready to end our show, I want to talk about Pay Me Baby. Pay Me Baby.
Oh, yeah, because today is Friday.
Pay me, baby.
Let them know. Hey.
You can
Pay me in the morning. You can pay me in the night. You can pay me where you wanna pay me.
Pay me. Hey, I love it. So at Pay Me Baby, you can, it's a mini mart. And not only are there a mini mart, they have a consignment section and they have a studio section. And Friday is where they get back to the 14 to 25-year-olds. And you can get studio time for 2 hours with a legit person who knows how to make music, who knows how to edit videos, edit audio, get you a soundboard. You can put your headset, be in the other room and do your little rapping. Hit him up style. That's what I really want. Hey. You can do all that in there and enjoy that. And not only that, Sunday, y'all better go and represent, because they are doing potluck, and it's around 2 or 3 o'clock, and get your potluck on, and socialize safely with your mask. So we got our new mask that Joanne showed, that her lovely sister Vanetta. So I want to say, what up, Vanetta? We appreciate you for giving us a mask. You are awesome, and we love you, and we appreciate you. And so, and all the people, and don't forget to support that business as well. To get your mask, and it's $5, because usually masks are like $10
more, man.
And she's doing $5, and I mean, I'm quite sure the bling got to be a little bit more than the $5.
Customized.
But I'm just saying, go and support.
Yes.
And then don't forget, we got Layla's Gift Shop that you want to support, and Tolliver's Handmade.
Yes.
And don't forget to get your
Smack 'em packs! Smack 'em packs! Y'all better hit up
and
Allie.
you get that $3 off, and you represent Say Talking Out Show.
That's right. You better
So
tell them.
let's hit it up. And we appreciate you. And what did I say? Appreciate you for watching our show. And before you go, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and don't forget the notification. And please share. Share with everybody that you know.
And watch her Love and Live show.
And watch her Mother Earth Consultant. And we will talk to you Wednesday, right?
Yeah, next week we'll be here, right here on the Talking
We're going to have
Out
some
Show.
pop-up ones for you, so be prepared.
All right.
See you later.
Love you. Have a good weekend.